Alright, so we've got the moan, we're consistent in the moan. What we're getting ready to do now is we're going to take everything we've learned and we're going to put it together that's going to give us the tools that we need to call geese. Alright, we've got the moan. What we want to do is we think about it like this. You have this database, or you have all these sounds that you practice and you're proficient at. You can execute each and every sound individually and by itself. What we want to do now is put it together to create goose language, all right? Because when you hear geese, you don't hear them just doing that honk over and over again. You don't hear just that cluck or just a series of moans. You'll hear moans, and then there will be some clucking starting to come in. This is getting into advanced sounds, but we want to touch on this. We want to create sound combinations. And what that is taking one note that we can do and another note that we can do and putting them together. This is why I love the moan. This is why the moan is such a flexible and versatile note, because we can mix and match it with just about any note in our vocabulary, and we can create some very, very realistic sounds. Let's start basic. Let's start with just the moan, okay? Let's make sure we have it consistent. Okay, we got the moan, and let's take another sound that we've been practicing. Let's take the highest pitched cluck that we can do, okay? Let's just execute the cluck. A very realistic, a very excited sound. Now let's put these two together. Now this is where you need to be patient, and this is where you don't want to try to get too fast, because speed will come with time as we practice it. Let's start off, let's do a moan cluck. And the moan cluck is also known as the double cluck. When you get into double clucks, there's a lot of different variations of a double cluck, but this is going to be the moan cluck version of the double cluck. Let's start off with just the moan, and then let's do the cluck right after. And let's practice these two back to back. Okay, right there, we haven't even really put the two together yet, but if you listen to that, that is great sounding goose language. You know, that's a moan and a cluck, and that's two different geese going on right there. So we've already got multiple geese, and we haven't even really started to get fast with it. That's why you don't want to worry about speed, because even if you can execute the notes and they sound good, you're going to sound good. So, but let's slowly start to put the two together, and let's get into the double cluck. Now you notice right there, I was practicing the moan cluck, and it was just kind of monotone. There wasn't a lot of build up, there wasn't a lot of feeling or excitement there, but the idea right now is to put the two notes together. Once we get the two notes together, you're gonna become faster at it, so don't worry about that. But let's practice doing some, some goose talk. We can do a moan, we can do a cluck, and now we can do the two together. So let's take two sounds plus a sound combination, and let's create some pretty cool sounding goose talk.